Hello beauties, hope you are doing well and in high spirits overall. Thanks so much as always for being here. We're using the Crystal Tarot by Dark Forest. The link is down below in our description box if you want this deck. We've got an affiliate code, so it's code HEART for 10% off. What messages does Spirit have for you today? Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you who received these messages. Let's do a really aligned reading. I feel like this reading, I want it to be really in alignment. Feeling that energy. Just like a really strong alignment. It's the only way I know how to describe it. Okay. What messages does Spirit have for you? Please and thank you. Clear and concise. And as always, please only take what resonates. I am getting Leo and fire energy right away with that, even though it's a major arcana. Just a lot of fire energy coming through. All right, so some of you, interesting storylines here. All right, some of you are resisting something. You're using your willpower and your strength to resist a union, some kind of temptation. For some of you, a relationship, a connection, a situation is trying to come back around here. Sorry. I always feel like this is not straight. That was like, there's something here about a friendship changing and you exerting your willpower here so that something doesn't become too serious, or something was serious before. Some of you are waiting on something to do with a marriage or a union or a connection contract that is more serious here, a lease even. I feel like the situation was not really fulfilling before. This person, this connection, this situation. It's coming back around right now, okay? So some of you are seeing that reemergence of something coming back around. This could have been somebody you lost touch with a friend. This could be a community. But what I feel is that whatever this is that is coming back around, this opportunity, this person, this connection, it's coming back around in a more balanced way, a more mature way, not in this energy that it was before of like, you know, dissatisfaction. Something has shifted, matured here a bit. But again, you're waiting. You're either waiting because you know a connection is serious, or you're waiting to resolve something connected to a contract or a marriage. Let's get a little more about this. Yeah, again, there's a connection, a relationship that you stopped building here. And I feel like it's because the friendship didn't work out, or, you know, it wasn't satisfying, this connection. It wasn't working. It wasn't clear, maybe even. There was something hidden. And if it's not just a connection, it could even be a career, a job, something that you pursue. Somebody hasn't moved on here. And in the future, you're going to see that. Could be you, could be them, could be both. Something about this situation is still present. You could have thought you had it under wraps or under control somehow, but I'm hearing de nada, by the way. But you didn't, or you don't. There's something about being truthful with ourselves versus not as well. Somebody lying to themselves here, perhaps. We have not totally, yeah, look at lying. This is, Seven of Swords in reverse is lying to yourself. So, nail on the head there. We haven't totally let go of something here. Could have pretended we did, or they could have pretended they did, or somebody here acted like they did, but no. This is not fully over. Part of you knows this. We haven't fully let go of this. Part of us knows this. So is that what you're lying to yourself, or they're lying to themselves about? What's the lie here? What's the lie? What's the self-lie? Please and thank you. What's the self-lie? Please and thank you. So the self-lie has something to do with where you're at, either in like getting through something, getting over it. This could have hurt you or affected you more than you let on or realized. Take it where it fits. It could also be another person here this is about. But Seven of Swords in reverse probably is like, again, we're lying to the self. So they could be lying to themselves. This is being emotionally closed off, shut off, not being as open as we want to be somehow, or think that we are maybe. Maybe not as open to change as we want to think that we are, or to a new cycle. Maybe because we're still stuck on this old one. There's more heartbreak here than we want to admit. We're still hurt, more hurt than we want to admit here, okay? And still, there could be a little bit of hope still being held, even that this will move forwards, or something will progress in a way. That could also be part of the lie here. We could also be telling ourselves that we can move through something quicker than we actually can. I'm hearing barricading your own self. I'm also hearing barrel locks. Does that make sense? Not really. Yeah, I feel like the lie is just really that we haven't moved on. We're not moving on as quick as we think we are or want to somehow. Or that we have more control or power over a situation than we actually do. That you can like harness or control your feelings, you know, to a certain extent. But you really can't here. And that's a huge reality. And why are you bringing this lie to attention? Please and thank you. You need to see what's right in front of you. I hear they need to see what's right in front of them. And the sun here, that's to shed light and truth on something. Because light and truth on something brings an awareness to it, which brings a relief to it, which brings liberation, which brings, okay, now I know what boundaries I need to create, where I need to create them. It brings a certain sense of freedom and even happiness to understand what's actually happening. The resistance to the truth is kind of more the suffering angle. Yeah, Spirit's just trying to bring you some clarity, some liberation, some happiness through, and some forgiveness as well. Rest, patience, rejuvenation, recuperation here. Okay, they're trying to bring that through for you. I love when we hit the right angle on these cards, how they sparkle. It's so pretty. Also, Spirit's like, hey, they want you to take your time here. You need some rest. You need some healing, some recuperation, some love. You deserve some freedom and some good boundaries around that freedom, where people can't really intervene, or something can't intervene while you're going through your process in a way. That's a big part of this. Also, a lot of Leo energy again, I want to point out. Also, a little bit of a mental rest is needed here. You can't just get up and go, 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 go. A chapter in your life is closing and will not be reopened. This will be reason for celebration. Whatever you need to release right now shall create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. You shall enjoy a change of pace and a release from intensity. Open your heart to the beginning of a golden era. Alita Tripura Sundari. So, this is interesting because this is that process, I feel. And it's like I'm hearing you can't cheat destiny. You also can't cheat the process. And to tell yourself that this isn't part of an old cycle is not truthful somehow. Also, to try to control something here it's not helpful. It isn't reasonable, like especially when it comes to your emotions. This says, and it fell on the ground, so it's something that could be a little bit hidden, this message here, okay? It says, in order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. You shall know true love and freedom. Yes, I feel like you need to let these things come in, though. You can't control it. What exactly is it that you're being asked to cut yourself off from here in the past? Is it all the past, or is it... Can you clarify that, please, Spirit? Things that make it feel like you need to defend yourself, your ego, that trigger you, that puts you in a defense, fight or flight state, that puts you in this state of having to prove yourself. Mind games, wars, defensiveness, triggers, fighting against the flow even, just fighting the flow in general. This is a very go with the flow message, a very go with the flow energy. I'm also hearing hold your horses. Whoa, buckle the hatches, slow down, buckle down. This is like, again, protecting your nest egg, your nest, protecting what you have, not overgiving right now, recouping, and take it where it resonates. But this is definitely not overgiving at the moment. It's definitely kind of staying in your comfort zone here. A lot of fours, it's like creating stability. So what gives you a sense of stability financially and materially and in your body, in your home right now, in your work? What gives you a sense of stability mentally right now? A sense of rest even mentally. What gives you that? What provides that? And providing that for yourself. I don't think now is the time to really go out and party a lot either, drinking a lot. Like, I don't think that this is really resonant for who I'm reading for. Take it, take it or leave it. But looks like there's also some kind of good news or a little miracle here that wants to come in to you. But you almost need to be in this safe space to vibrationally receive and align to it. You can't be feeling in danger in some way. In the past, you had to fuss about shared finances or power dynamics, or, if there was enough of something. And I feel like also we're trying to get you out of this energy. Some people around you from your past need to do some healing. And it's really not your job to heal them, okay? It's actually your job to heal yourself or to keep on your path. You'll inspire more that way. Yeah, you don't want to be engaging with energies that, are not right now anyways, that are very fear-based or very, people that would betray you, basically, or people that would stab you in the back or don't really care if they hurt you, even if they don't know how to care. It's not even sometimes malicious, or I'm hearing maleficent. It's not even sometimes malicious or their fault, but I'm hearing go where the horses are, or wild horses. I keep hearing horses in this reading, but also wild horses, that song. All right. You guys, I'm going to leave it there. Those are the messages that I see for you right now. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. But until then, y'all take care. Information is in the description box below, and we'll see you soon.